we're back with some Ark. And I owe you guys an explanation as why we're on this beach and not the beach we were on before. Something horrible happened. I don't know what got crisscrossed. Every time there's an event in Ark, things get a little Scrooged. And one thing that got janky is Mr. Mana Rider, he lost everything but himself. He doesn't have his tame, he doesn't have anything, he didn't have his house. It like rewound to like everything doesn't exist except mana, and I have flown all over and tried to figure it out, and I don't know what happened. So we're gonna call it a glitch and call this essentially episode 0 again, because we're gonna let Mana Rider keep the 57 levels he's obtained and all of the knowledge that he has, but we're gonna tell him like, hey bud, it's really, really rough, but you only had like no tames and no base, so either way, I could have just continued, but I felt like he's just going to do a little start over because he didn't really have that much. He had 2 tames and a small base, and I believe that Mana Rider can do it again. He did it once, he can do it again, so let's watch his re-journey together. So he's going to start by just getting his stuff together that he already had. I feel bad for him, but the only reason I didn't completely start him from level 1 is just because he already did it. He legitimately obtained these levels, and I mean, after losing the trike that he went out of his way to obtain and losing his little backpack buddy, you know, he's already having a rough day. So what we're going to call this is like an Ark glitch. Okay? And he's just going to redo his pilot episode for you guys. And for those of you who already love and care about Mana Rider, don't worry. He's going to have a comeback redemption story. For those of you who don't know Mana Rider, let's go ahead and use this as your introduction to him. So, you're not missing anything. He's here. Let me just show you him. This is Mana Rider level 57. This is day 1. I've wiped the world, so it's day 1. It's like noon 40 on day 1. You know, it's 75 degrees. He's doing great. He's got his little skippies on. We don't have any tames, but it's day 1. It's fresh world, fresh start with Mana Rider. His health is 1900. He has 200 stamina, 100 oxygen, 100 food, 100 water, 750 weight. Everything else is standard except his fortitude being 50. So that is a breakdown of who the Mana Rider is and what he's doing. His goal is to become a Mana Rider and wreck bosses. Sorry guys, I had to grab my vitamins real fast. I forgot to take them. I had a 3-hour Genshin run and I forgot to take my vitamins, so we're just going to keep pushing forward and picking up some supplies that he's going to need to rebuild his empire. He already knows what he wants, knows what he needs, and he has a few recipes under his belt to make this less painful than it was the first time. First time it was having to get to the recipes and having to grind and all that stuff. This time it's, we know the recipes, we know what we need. We just have to acquire the materials that we need to get there. Now today is going to be kind of a short one, guys. It might not be like a complete hour. You're gonna have to forgive me. We're getting kind of close to the end of my day, so this one might be a little bit of a short one because I've got some in real life stuff I've got to do in a bit. But I wanted to get on here and tell you the travesty that happened and what we're doing to remedy it and spend a little time here with you guys. There will be one more stream tonight, and that is going to be a stream of the Quarry. Last night we streamed Quarry Prologue and Quarry Chapter 1. We're going to only be doing Chapter 2 tonight, so I'm sorry if that's like not a lot, but I'm taking it in chunks. I'm a very startlish cat, so I'd really rather not overdo it. I do genuinely have anxiety, and well, I love horror, and it is my favorite genre. I have to take it kind of in bite-sized pieces for my own health, because there's been one movie that has given me a panic attack, and I don't really want to do that again. You guys can't imagine how frustrating it is to genuinely love something and to have it hurt you. I mean, maybe you can. Maybe there are people out there that can relate. I guess people with allergies could definitely relate to that. Like, you just want to enjoy something and your allergies tell you you can't. You know, I really enjoy horror games, horror movies, the genre of horror, but sometimes it's done just too well, and I don't want that to be the case here. So I'm taking it in bite-sized pieces for my health and safety, and I hope you guys don't mind too much. We'll get through it together eventually. So, and if anybody's wondering, the movie that genuinely gave me a panic attack, it was the first Insidious movie. It scared the daylights out of me. I don't know what about it, but the main villain of Insidious just too much. Too much for me, apparently. I might have just been having a weird day too. So sometimes that happens. If I'm already like super hyper, that's not like the best day to scare me, because I'm already like primed for it. If that makes sense. You know, if you're already on edge for something, it just makes that something so much easier to occur. So we're just here grabbing some resources, working my way down to these boxes that I know are here for some early game loot. If you don't know, this is a great place on Rag to get your loot on and get some very useful items. So we're going to make a pickaxe, make some basic armor, and then grind out like 10 floors just to have them ready. And to see if we can get it a usable level, basically, out of the floors. Don't really have anything else to do with that. Gonna go ahead and get dressed. Put what we can on him. As you can see, he's already grown a full man beard. Go ahead and throw our tool on. And then just start busting up this first box while we wait. And we're gonna head out. There's a few in the water, so make sure you got the stamina for this. It's not like a lot of swimming, but you can end up stuck out here. I have drowned once somehow, but I think that was a glitch though. I think I was too heavy and I got stuck. Make sure you got the weight, the stamina, all that good stuff. And then you'll come back and there's some boxes. Now these are not the only boxes in the early area of Rag. I will show you the other set that's right around the corner from here in just a moment. I'm gonna finish breaking these couple of boxes first. You can see I'm getting kind of heavy. I'm gonna have to make some tactical decisions about what we're taking and what we're not. Yes, I know I'm encumbered, but I just got a lot of good stuff. This is some of the stuff that you can get as loot. For instance, I got myself an upgraded hatchet without having to go out of my way to craft a hatchet. I got myself, you know, set up with arrows and a crossbow without having to craft a crossbow and go out of my way to get the iron for that. And I've got a backup crossbow too. I'm gonna throw out these basic bows. I'm not going to use these pikes, so I'm going to get rid of all but 2 of them. And I'll keep 1 just for defense. Not going to use the spears now that I've got crossbow. I'm not going to use the sword when I have pikes. That's some weight. It gave me like some arrows, some starter arrows. That's nice. We don't need a bunch of extra. We'll take 1 extra axe. And we don't need these shields. That will save us 45 pounds up top. So we're still running a little heavy because I've got extra stuff and materials on me, and those floors certainly not doing me any favors. But if you literally just head around the corner from the first set of boxes, you just keep going. There's another set over here. If you don't get stuck on the rocks, that helps too. And then you can bust open this set of crates for extra materials, whatever you need. There's 1 right there, and then I believe these 2 are the only other 2. I might have missed 1, but I'm pretty sure these are it. There is another set of crates I know, but it's not close to here. We will hit them up if we go over there. Okay, I don't want any of these shields, so that will save me a ton of weight. Don't need the extra pikes, don't need the swords. I was just hoping for some more arrows, which I did get. Don't need those spears. And while we're going to be running a bit heavier, on the heavier side, we did get some like exclusive stuff like early on, because otherwise you'd have to make the pike, have to make the crossbow, and that takes metal. And we don't have to craft them. We've now got them, and we can fix them without needing to know the recipe. So that is, to me, that's a step up, a step in the right direction, instantly easier than other things. Alright, we got plenty of time on the clock, so no worries there. So we're just going to keep on keeping on. Please excuse the wind outside. As I said, there's a bit of a windstorm coming in tonight. It's going to get ugly tonight, but we already knew there was a storm coming tonight. And they've said it's like no big deal, so not the worst thing. Sorry, crafters, I had to check out a real life thing real fast. The wind, just making sure the wind's not causing any issues. Outside of the obvious might kill the power, I just wanted to make sure there were no wind related issues. Tonight is, the forecast for this evening is heavy rain, possibility of snow, and cold, cold winds. So, not the favorite by any means. I'm going to go ahead and invest another 20 or so arrows, just so we've got the arrows on hand for protecting ourselves and also for lightening up the pack, technically. This is taking raw materials and making them into something useful. I'm going to throw out almost all these berries right now just because I don't need the excess weight and I'm trying to lighten my guy up. Carrying weapons on him like at all is just hashtag problematic. So there. That's a little bit of weight off, and he ate some of them, so there was a little bit of food income. We're going to have to get some meat on him so that he can have steaks. We're going to have to also mark out some dinos for some hide, because things like having, you know, the ability to bola things and wear all your clothes and have a water skin, those all take hide. We're also going to make an early game campfire, so we'll have it in our pocket when we need it. And maybe a storage container, one storage container, just to use up 50 wood, because 50 wood is a lot heavier than, I think, the storage container. Storage container should have less weight, I think. Yeah, it's only like 4 pounds as opposed to a full stack of wood being 50 pounds. So we're just trying to lose some weight on my guy here so that we can keep moving and not have to slow down a whole bunch. The last thing you want to do in this game is make yourself too heavy to where you can't move, to where you can't run from dinos or fight dinos or be in the water and not drown. So those are all things to keep in mind when playing Ark. I'm not an Ark pro by any means, but I have played Ark long enough that I got the basics. Hi, Gotcha Claus, who's just vibing on the beach. Hi, 2 Gotcha Clauses. One of them is very pretty. That blue one over there, I would love to have a Gotcha that color. Not fair. Please. Oh, you're fighting a Dilo. I'm gonna let you fight that Dilo. Can I have the meat when you're done? Because you won't eat it, so... Or can it... Honestly, can it murk you so I can get my hide? Oh, buddy, I'm not into this. He's like 1v1ing this dude. Who's gonna win? Yeah, I don't see the Gotcha getting bloody. They actually do have a good health pool, so that's why I'm like staying back here and not wanting to fight. But I do want to harvest that guy when you're done. Okay, he won. It's all good. Move along. I don't know. Hi. I don't know what level you are. I just know you're glowing. I'm gonna go ahead and use your battle knowledge to get myself some hide. Make some boots, make my water skin, make my wrist wraps, and make myself a nice 5 bolas. Sweet, dude. Thank you. Great present, Gotcha Claus. I don't remember what you're supposed to... I think you're supposed to get the drops from the other dude and give it to you. I don't have any drops for you. I'm not trying to be that person. But apparently I can look in your... Can I give you... Oh, yeah, that's how I give you the drops. You're only a level 20, but you absolutely slayed, dude. Hello. What level are you? The pretty blue one that I would love to have a Gotcha that color scheme. I don't know what color that is, but it's a gorgeous color on you, my man. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, he's a 20. Okay, well, that's fine. I am not causing drama, sirs. I'm gonna come over here and fight this dodo like a boss. Because continuing my hide labors for me that I'm gonna get some meat. Don't come for me. I'm hurting dodos. It's fine. They don't mind. You're 130. I should tame you, but this early, I'm not looking for a dodo. I am looking for some hide, though. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright. So now we've got... I should have made... Now that I think about it, I should have waited and made hide armor, but it is what it is. These clothes will work for a minute. When they break, I'll make hide armor. Guaranteed, guys. Alright, that's the first 15 minutes. Didn't feel like it even was that long. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. May I please go up this wall and show that it is possible to climb this wall? Okay, not today. We're not feeling it today. We're being... Guys, it is possible to get up there. I promise. I've done this like a million times. I'm not just trying to be like that YouTubing Twitch person that's like, you could glitch up this wall. No, really, guys. You can go up the wall. You just gotta, like, get it at the right angle on the right day with some luck. Okay, it's not gonna work for me this time. There's no megalodons down here. We'll just swim across. I typically try to go over just because I don't like the possibility of a really high-level megalodon just vibing down here, but we've got enough stamina. I think we can make it. Welcome if you haven't been welcomed already. Just vibing, doing some arc, trying to keep up the keep-ups. Like I said, we had a little arc glitch, but I think everybody who plays arc or is familiar with arc at all knows arc be glitchy, dude. Not as bad as its counterpart Atlas, but definitely has its moments. Whole servers have had to roll back and all that nasty stuff, so... While I am upset that, you know, a glitch occurred, obviously I prefer my games glitchless. It's not the worst one I've ever had. The worst one I ever had, I had several hundred dinos and, like, a whole base, and it was on a server, and this server just deleted everything. It was somebody else's server that we were playing on, and it just, like, deleted everything. And we lost everything, and we ended up day one, so... we actually left that server after the glitch, because... Yeah, and that was... Well, Atlas wasn't a glitch. Atlas was an update. For some reason, when Atlas updates, it decides to delete... You have to delete the whole thing to update for some reason, so that's why we don't play Atlas anymore. It is. We're going over there to say hi. It's pretty. It's pretty colors, just not my cup of tea. I think you're stunning. Just don't want you. I just want to look at you. Why do you do this to me, bro? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this? Well, you're giant and purple. I can't miss you if I decide Barney's the way to go. Okay? I may eventually come back for you, but there's no way I'm gonna tag out a 140 with no taming materials. Just on the beach just to do it. I don't think I punch enough. Like, I punch base melee, which I think is like 6. I don't think 6 melee is gonna, like, do it. And I don't think I can last long enough against one of those tail swaps to, like, survive. Even with, like, 1900 health, I don't think it's gonna happen, dude. It's just one of those things that I can just guarantee you is not gonna happen. Fall damage is the enemy in this game, yes. Another thing that's the enemy, I'd say of Arc is just, like, over-planning, like, what you can do and what you're capable of. So, you see, like, a trike, and you're like, oh, that's no big deal, I've got, like, 1900 health, and the next thing you know, it's like, your character... Yeah, your character's dead because you didn't plan for the packing animation of trikes. The turtles I actually don't mind because you can outrun them. When the trike does the dash forward, it has this dash attack, and it will just slam into you, yeet you, then you're doing full damage on top of everything else. It's just redonkulous. I don't know why I always come up this way. There's nothing for me this way. Go down. Thank you. Running along the beach. Going somewhere. Be-do-do-do-do-do. I'm just going to where the tames I typically tame are. So if you guys are following this path, it's a good path to get some like pterodons and trikes and stuff. Maybe some parasaurs. Occasionally you can get a fancy dino like a Rex. Just depends what falls down the cliff. There's itchies down here if you're into that. There's dolphins, all kinds of stuff. You just gotta kind of ninja around. A lot of people say they use a flyer to do this or a boat. I'm telling you, you can do it on foot. You just gotta get over here. So if you followed the path exactly with what I did, all we did was kind of go around the edge of the islands and continue this way. There are more crates over here. This is the other location that I know of. There are more locations. I just don't know exactly where they are. Rag is great for giving you opportunities to give yourself free stuff. You will get heavy, though, because this stuff is waiting, so... in mind, stuff has weight, and your character has weight and all that stuff. So weight management, very importanto in this game. I do not need like that many crossbows. I mean, I do, but like I don't have the space right now. I don't have unlimited weight like some servers like to say. So we gotta make decisions, and some of those decisions are brutal, but it is what it is. There's a couple more crates. Take that one, and is there another one? I don't know. Nope. That was it. Alright, keep moving. Keep the content moving. But yeah, I'm just getting to the area I want to be in. I could set up here. This is where I built the first time, but this is actually where I like to build. I like to build further this way. Let's just keep going. That's a pretty dodo. Alright, what level are you? Talk to me. 50. Disrespect. I mean, when the level of the dinosaurs only goes up to 150, I just feel like 50 is like a slap to the face. Personal opinion. Some people are like, they'll take a level 5. Yeah. I just feel like I'm gonna walk over there and it's not gonna be worth my time, because I'm gonna have to punch it at this point. If you're a 140, I'm done skis. Please don't be a 140. I'm backing up. There's no way I can take 2 of you guys. Unless you come after me solo. Bye. We're not doing a pack of Dilos. That's like a pack of anything. With this setup, I'm just not feeling very strong. Like, I'm saying I could kill them. I just don't think I can knock them out. And if that green Dilo proves to be a high level, I certainly don't want to waste a high level Dilo, because Dilos can guard your base when you're not home. Some people say they're... Oh, it is a Gerboda, but it's not like a pretty Gerboda. It's just a brown Gerboda. Okay, you can go up here as well. Maybe the game will let me go this way. Nope, not today. Okay. Today is not parkour day, crafters, and that's completely okay. I can show you the other way to do everything. So if it doesn't let you parkour, and you want to parkour and you're sad, there are other ways to get there. You can always go down into this lake area. This is another way around. And there's some fish down here, so if you want to freehand the fishing, this is an excellent way to do it. You could also use a fishing rod if you want to fish down here. It's a good little fishing lake. Either way, I like to bring a tame over here later game and just like fish and get a lot of good fish, because some tames are pescatarian and only eat fish to tame. Pescatarian, I'm pretty sure that's a fish-only diet. Pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah, the things I know that management doesn't. I don't ask questions, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sliding down. Hang on. We're on our way to look at the turtle, actually. Excuse me. I said excuse me, bruh. Okay, stop. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to look at that dude over there, and you are being a cranky puss and not wanting to let me. So that's what you get. You get the axe of death, because I'm not into it. I want to go look at that turtle. Tell me you guys didn't eat the turtle. You guys better not have eaten the dang turtle. I'm not gonna... Come on, come for me. Talk to me. What are we doing? High level, but not high enough. This is not... See, this is what I mean by packing. I don't want this. I dealt with it, but I don't want it. It could have gone a lot worse had that been a higher level dino. I'm just looking for the turtle that I thought was really pretty, and I'm like kind of wondering if they ate it. Nope, he's over here. Fantastic. Hey, you're really pretty. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? 85. You really just had to do me dirty there. Just had to... Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Excuse me, Trike. I don't want to bump the Trike. As I said, there's a lot of nasty attacks that Trikes can do that I'm sure they'll show off at some point. When you see a purple drop out of the corner of your eye and you know you can't physically get there. Nope, 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 nope. You took 100 wood off me? Ah, Pegos, the bane of my existence. Come here. Come here. You're really parkouring. And then there's another one down here that's got a whole horde of compies that I'm left down here with. I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm not going any further. Fight me, bro. Fight me, bro. Alright, clean that up. 100 wood gone just like that because Mr. Steelicus is got parkour skills like none other. Alright, well, 100 wood's replaceable. It wasn't something super irreplaceable yet. But you will taste my wrath for it. What did you take? Oh, you took another 100 wood. Absolutely not. Shut that down. Give me my wood back. It only gave me 100. Okay. Well, it was done. It was over with. Yep. Watch this be a 150. 20. Management called. Excuse me. Don't step on me. Alright, crafters. We're just getting to where I want to be as quickly as we possibly can. It does take a second to run there, so my apologies. Yep, that's where we're coming up behind it. Ready? It's a whole army of pegos over here. Oh, goodness. You took my carrots? Oh my gosh. I'm now just going to be pegoed in the face repeatedly. I hate these guys. I'm telling you, they take your stuff. Itchies are worse because they take it and eat it, but it's still not fun having to, like, go get your stuff back. I don't know where the other one went. And he took my carrot seeds, which that actually was valuable, but thanks, bro. I don't know. Right now I'm trying to at least get something set up because it's getting nighttime. Nighttime is when, like, really nasty creatures can roll up on this beach. And you cannot build anywhere over here now on single player, just to let you guys know. Because drops spawn 50 feet over that way, you cannot have this beach, but you can have underneath, and there's no override code like there is for, like, PC. So if you're on console, just I think there may be some super secret code. If you guys know, just let me know so I can, like, build here. I used to be able to build beautiful bases in that jungle mouth thing over there, but I'm gonna build myself a little base, the base that I want, real fast. Door frame, door. I need 6 ceilings, make it happen. And then just some walls. So we're doing a basic shack. I don't want to spend a whole lot of resources on it. Give me all the walls. Alright. We'll see what we're short when we're done crafting. There's a final another level right into health for me. We're stopping at 2,000 health, so we're on our way. We're one more point away because I get 50 points. If you guys missed the first opening of the season, yes, I do have buffed single player stats, but it's only because there's one of me. Management may make a guest appearance from time to time, but it's just mainly going to be me soloing the arc. So due to that fact, I have made some exceptions to make my life a little easier. Especially when it comes to, like, massive bosses and stuff like that. It's gonna be hard if I don't give myself a little bit of leeway, a little bit of rope. We're gonna start cooking some dinner because my man's definitely hungry after his long day of working, so I'm already gonna get my campfire down, get it lit, cook up some pego meat as my ultimate revenge. Yeah. Keeping an eye on the time, crafters, so I apologize for coming in and out of menus. It's just trying to keep an eye on the time. It's just a trike or a Bronto. It's not a big deal. Nobody panic. Life's good. I just need to cook my meat and relax. All the time, granted us one steak, but one steak will do it for right now. Let's get that down hatch, and you can see that will pull our food up enough that we're not, like, close to the starving position. We're gonna go ahead and get our little water bag on our toolbar, for lack of a better term. And then we're going to go ahead and put together everything that we have right now for our house. If we don't upset this Bronto, he will leave us alone. He will leave us alone. He will. He's a good Bronto. As long as you don't hit a Bronto, he might stand incredibly close to your house, but he's not going to bother you. Are there guarantees on that? No, there's no guarantees, but in my experience, Brontos do not bother me. Aw, man, I thought I was one wall short, and I was not. I should have put the wall right there. That's what I get for being in a hurry. Okay. Well, we got everything together except one wall, because I ground the wall, because I thought we were done. Because I didn't see the giant open space. And put my roofs in. There you go. Now I need to go get the stuff to make one more wall. Maybe a staircase as well. I'm guessing we're missing thatch. That's the message I'm getting clearly, so let's just go grab some fast thatch. It's not the safest part of the beach, so we need to be a little bit precise and quick. I need one wall redo, and then we'll take the bed as well while I'm over here. Hello? I see the wood stuff. There's a thatch wall, and then one wooden staircase so I can get up and down. Sweet. I might be scatterbrained, but I'm getting stuff done. So we're just trying to use this episode to get back to where we were previously, at least with a house built and in the area that we want to be in, so that we can move forward. There we go. There's my wall. I even made a bed while I was out, so that's a respawn point. I kind of think I want to do like an angled bed just to be cute. Okay, so an angled bed, and if I just get some more stone, we can get. Yeah, Raptor Claw just scared the tar out of me again. He doesn't whisper. He very loudly said, "I just need some stone," which we can line up with our metal hatchet. Pretty easy. And then make ourselves a little mortar, and then we have all of the tools that we had before, so we're caught up to where we were before. I just gotta wait on some dinner from my mans, and then we'll install my ramp. I may end up making another one for the other side, but right now I've got at least a ramp right next to my door. We'll eventually wood this out. It's just my process. I know some people would have been like, "Hey, why don't you just make it wood day one, minute one?" Well, I didn't think about it. I'm not used to having it in the first 5 seconds, so that's why I didn't think about it. I just skipped my mind, and that's okay. We'll make do with what we have. It's not about complaining about what you don't have, it's about accepting what you do have. So, and we'll just put our little storage in over here and drop off our extras, like our extra crossbows and stuff. That's just generating weight on our character that we don't necessarily need to generate. And then we got a point from all that crafting, and that polishes up our health. As promised, since we have more levels that our character is going to obtain, we'll go back and we'll buff out more weight for our character. I would like to see him get to 1,000 weight. That would be nice. And at that point, when 1,000 weight, then they will be back to buffing health again. It's just kind of a back and forth. We did cook up some steaks and all that time, so he can have his little bit of dinner now. Let's try 2. 2 feels like a good amount. Let's see what 2 gets us. Alright, about halfway, so let's try 2 more. Let's see if that fills our stomach. Alright, 1 more and we'll be completely full. Fantastic. He had an excellent meal of steak. I've got a little bit of extra time tonight, so we're going to be hanging here for a little bit longer. I know it's only been half an hour, so people probably weren't expecting me to say it's about time. We're only going to do about another 15 minutes. Like I said, it's going to be short of our usual hour content, but I think 45 minutes for a pilot number 2 is not a bad time frame. I promise I will make episode 1 again, quote unquote, longer to compensate those of you guys that are here now and are saying, "Hey, it's a little short." Yep, I'll make the next episode longer. It's just I've got in real life things that I gotta do because it's the time of day, not so much anything else. So nighttime is actually very busy for management and I in real life. So I'm gonna go try to grab some berries real fast to see if we can make any narcotics at all, because I've got some spoiled meat coming in. With the spoiled meat, if we just grind it up with berries, we can try to make a push for some narcotics. I had like 50 arrows prepared, so I'd like to get back. Try to use this 15 minutes to get as many arrows prepared as I can. Just to try to get me as close to where I was as humanly possible right now. So we're just grabbing a ton of narco berries. Because over time these plants will regrow. It won't be like right now this moment, but you pick them now and some of them will regrow near your area so that you can pick them again. Otherwise you'll have to go further and further for foraging. Just the name of the game, kind of how it works. There's just like a recipe for like how far you can be from your own stuff. You can change all that in the menus too. Ark has an incredible flexibility when it comes to settings and what you want to do. Alright, let's see what we got. 5. Wow. Not really the punch in the gut I was expecting, but it's a start. It's definitely something. You don't get to 50 in the first 5 seconds because they didn't build Rome in a day. That's how these things work. So we're just gonna go out and grab some more plants. I see that level coming in. That's nice. Certainly the south, if nothing else. There will be no State of Decay 2 stream today, unfortunately. I'm just not feeling it today, so we're going to be doing a Quarry stream later, and that's going to wrap up our content for today. I made the choice to have a longer Genshin stream today, just because today was the new banner for Genshin, so if you like Genshin, well, there's that for you. If you're not into Genshin, well, I'm sorry. I am trying to provide the variety again on this channel. Not everybody likes the same thing, so I try to be a little bit more flexible with content-wise, so everybody can get a piece of the Kitty Craft pie, and it can be as inclusive as possible. My channel is all about spreading positivity through video gaming and enjoying your life while doing it, so I just feel like to do that, I kind of have to open the door as many times as possible. Management's checking out the Fortnite skins, and they got like Ghost Rider and the Scarlet Witch. So if you support those characters, if you like those characters, they're available right now on Fortnite. It changed just a little bit ago. Yeah, Black Widow is available. Not the old OG skin, like the new style Black Widow. Yeah, it looks like it's Marvel Day, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, like Kate Bishop, Green Goblin, just some ridiculousness coming in. Yeah. So if you're into Marvel and you're into Fortnite, there's definitely some skins to pick up. It must just be Marvel Day, honestly. Level 60 Mana Rider, very nice. Definitely something to look forward to getting our next episode. I was like super psyched to do this today too, which was part of the bummer. It hit me extra hard because I was like, hey, we got our trike, we can finally go mass foraging, and we didn't have our trike or our little backpack buddy. In fact, all of our stuff was gone, and we just had our character, which was like super odd. And I've checked a bunch of forums and I don't know what happened, so my best guess is life. Quote unquote life. Because that's pretty much what I sum it up to. Anytime something isn't where I left it is just, hey, sometimes life happens, and that's okay, crafters. Life happening is completely normal, and we will just deal with it and move on, because there's always a better and brighter future on the horizon. You just have to believe that for yourself. I've had a lot of dark days. I've had a lot of not so pleasant experiences, and I promise you that those not so pleasant experiences, while definitely not pleasant while going through them, eventually there are better times. Okay, so while I was certainly not happy to find out that art arced me, I'm taking this opportunity to remind you guys that there's a rainbow after every storm. And especially on this channel, we like to, I guess some people say it's a little preachy, but it's just positivity, guys. Having a smile on your face changes the way that you think about the world, and it makes life better. And for somebody like me who has anxiety and depression, it really can help to just remind myself repeatedly that I don't have to be miserable 100% of the time, and there are better times. So if you need to hear that, there you go. There's your dose of positivity for today. If you are unsure about it, well, there's your dose of positivity today anyway. We are 10 subscribers away on YouTube from getting the January 1st face reveal. So if you have yet to visit our YouTube, please get yourself on over there and tap that subscribe button. While you're there, follow us on Twitch too, because a follower for me is always free, and it's a great way to support both of my channels, not just YouTube, but Twitch as well. If you guys are unaware of what I'm talking about, I promised you guys, if we hit 50 subscribers on YouTube or 1,000 followers on Twitch, I would do a January 1st face reveal with myself and my dog Anubis. He's a boxer rat terrier pit bull mix, so if you've been wondering what that looks like, we can get 10 people to subscribe to the YouTube, just 10. We'll get that done. And management said there is a grace period. She's willing to give it an extent of 2. So basically, in short, she's saying if she can get 8 people to subscribe, she'll still make me do it. But I do need to get 8 people to subscribe. So if you haven't done that already, please do that for me. It's a great way, free way to support the channel. As you guys know, well, I won't turn money away. I have a PayPal.me, that's kittycraft0220. I also have a cash tag, it's Cash App kittycraft0220. If you feel like financially supporting the channel, I won't turn money away, but I don't ever ask you guys for that kind of commitment. All I ask for is come hang out with me, get to know me, let me get to know you. Let's have a good time. Let's play some video games together. And the most I ask for is a follow for free. You know, a follow for me is a great way to support the channel. It's a great way to keep me doing what I enjoy doing anyway. With that said, I'm actually running out of ideas for right now. I've done what I need to do. We're like 5 minutes shy of what I promised you guys, so I'm just going to spend the last 5 minutes just chatting with you guys, hanging out with you, and looking at this gorgeous campfire. So, in short, I want to thank each and every one of you for your energy, your effort, your time. There's a lot of creators out there, and I know that everybody is just as passionate as I am. So, it means a lot that you would spend your time with me, and as opposed to doing what you want to do, or being where you want to be, or watching another creator even. So thank you for your time, your energy, and your effort. Management and I both appreciate it. Thank you to the sponsor of our channel, Management, as well. She has done so much for the channel to get us off the ground since June. And every time we've had a snag with the channel, she has been the one to financially support the channel and make sure that the channel is healthy and happy. And by the channel, there's an extension of me, Management always backing me, supporting me, and supporting my dreams. So thank you, Management, for making this happen since June and allowing this to happen, and all of that wonderful stuff. Thank you to my major supporters. Zay, if you're out there watching, thank you, dude. You've come by a lot, and I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody else who comes here frequently. I don't have any frequent flyer miles to give you, sadly, but a genuine thank you for your support is all I can offer. And I hope that's enough. I hope if you did celebrate the holidays, happy holidays from me and from Management as well. And I hope you guys are having safe times. I know this is a really big travel season, so I hope if you are traveling, you're staying safe. And I hope that with another round of the virus possibly coming around, I hope everybody is keeping themselves safe, keeping their families safe, and that nobody that you know or yourself gets sick, because certainly nobody ever wants that. Serious illnesses are serious for a reason, and I wish you all of the health and happiness that there can be. With that said, there's very few announcements left for the channel. I made all the announcements during Genshin, so this is pretty much just it. Just vibing and looking at this campfire and reminding you guys that there's hope and happiness out there, and you just have to be an advocate for yourself. I know a lot of times I come across as kind of preachy and kind of teachy, and the truth is I'm just another human enjoying a human life, and the fact is I've just had experiences that might be different from yours, and I would love everyone to learn from my mistakes so that they don't have to make those mistakes. If you guys ever want a story time, you just have to let me know. I've got a lot of story times, but they're not for kids, so while I try to keep this channel very family friendly, I do have story times and I do have lessons. Unfortunately, they're not family friendly, so I'm trying to find a way to designate. So if you guys come up with a code for me you want me to use for when I want to do things that are not as family friendly, just let me know so that we can do those story times. We can have that resonance. We can talk. We can have discourse, and I don't have to worry about you guys being like, "But Kittycraft, you've always been the family, the friendly." Alright guys, I've technically run out of announcements, but Management did want me to add in one more thing, just as a general reminder to everybody in Kittycraftia. Today's draws, the polls will be done tomorrow. She's gonna do them. She said she'll do them 8 a.m. our time, but I don't know when my first live stream will be, because we've got some real life things that we gotta take care of, as usual. So she'll be doing it at 8 a.m., and as soon as it's done, depending on how the winners want it, if they want it public, I'll make sure it's on Twitter and on live stream. If not, we'll just do the live stream, and we'll keep their identities to themselves. It just depends what's going on. So keep on crafting, crafters. Stay safe out there. Kittycraft out.